Right, welcome to part 2 of this Flosstube, this epic plot Flosstube. This is what happens, when I can see my label. Let's stick that in. This is what happens, right, when I'm absent. There's just stuff still goes on, right? And I still want to share. Oh, dear Flosstube knows, what can I say? I still want to share. Anyway, let's see if we can crack through this, all right? And then I'm going to go and have myself some supper because I still want stitching time. But I really want to share these with you. So let's get down to it. So this is the part 2 of the previous Flosstube. For those of you who stayed on, we're going to see what I picked up along the way in my adventures, what new things I've got to show, etc., etc. And I have got some goodies. Now, without further ado, let's go for it. Now, this one is not a new purchase, but my friend Amanda bought me that for a present. And I'm thinking over the winter I might do that. These, you can, this designer here, you can pick them up on Amazon and such. So I thought I'd show you that little pin cushion. And then you wait till you see this. Talk about bargains. You know me, I seem to be it's been the queen of bargains, aren't I? Now this was my best purchase from the Knitting and Stitching Show in Harrogate, which I went to. If you've never been to the Knitting and Stitching Show, well worth going. Quite a few people there, sparklies and all sorts. Yeah, look at these. These are all fat halves. Now they're 32 and 32 and a few 28s. They didn't have any 36. She'd sold out because I didn't go on the first day. Fat halves, £10 each. I will have a look for the details of the shop, but it's a bit of a funny one. I think they're sort of a clearance shop. I don't know. I don't think they have an online shop as such. They do have a big stand there at the show, but they were there last year as well because I got some linen from them. So I'm dead chuffed, dead chuffed. And in fact, this one, I've got the perfect pattern for that. So hopefully I remember I'll show you what it's for. Let's put that down there. What else did I get? Now, these are all not necessarily in the order of where I bought them. Right? Now, these threads here came from... trying to see if her name is on here, because these people don't put their... I don't know. I think that's the name of the shop. Sorry, it's a bit shiny. Those. And they are Luca S threads. I just like the colors. I think these colors could look nice mixed in with the floral motif sampler. I don't think I've got the... yeah. You saw it in the previous. I'm not going to go through that because I've moved those to one side. So I picked that up. That was good. What else did I get? I went to my favorite girl. Paint Box Threads. She sells on Etsy and she has her own shop. And she had these. Now, a lot of these were what she called mist dyes. So I picked those up at a bargain. But I have got a lot of her threads. Someday I might do a thread tour of my threads. These are lovely colors. So I picked those up. They're variegated. Very nice. Hand-dyed. Her threads are nice. These are Perlé 12. So they're kind of equivalent to 2 strands. But when I work on, even on a high count, I still use them. They're like a fine Perlé. So I got them. What else did I get? These are from on eBay. She's known as Jeff P. Smith, but she's called something else at the show. Oh my god, I can't remember. But anyway, she's on eBay as Jeff P. Smith. She sells patterns. She sells also Blackbird. She sells all sorts of good, nice things, and she also sells threads. I had wanted some threads. Some classic colorworks for my collection and for my stash. And I like to see the threads. I find it very difficult to buy them. So I'll show you what I got. So I stick to the plan. It was on my list. This was on my list. You'll be proud of me, I didn't buy, I think I didn't buy any new patterns. About 2 kits, which I planned to get. And that was it. I didn't. I was a good girl. Because you know how it is. It's bedazzling. All the goodies. I mean, I was overwhelmed, to be fair. So those are the colors I got from her. Nice colors. They're going to look nice in my floral motif sampler. But to be honest, my floral motif sampler, I'm only working one thread. And it's on 36. I'll have them lots left over for my stash. But I had studied the pattern before I bought these, and I looked to see what I did have, and I thought, well, those would be nice. I think that's, oh no, and I got this one. Oh, there's two more. I think I was very pleased. Our prices are very good. I can't remember. I think she might have even have had a show discount. Paintbox did have a show discount. Nice colors, right? So I got them for my stash. Put them. They're all in this little basket. Just to keep them together for you, because I haven't used any of this. I've been waiting for you to show it to you before I get in there. So I've even forgotten what they look like. Now from Paintbox Threads, what's this in here? Nothing more. From Paintbox Threads, right? She does silk as well. And I really, really wanted some of her silk. But I didn't need like big hanks or anything. And I wanted to see it. And she had an offer on. They're so soft. Honestly, they're so soft. I'm going to show you. And there's 50 meters on here. I can't remember how much they were, the cards, but she sells. I think you bought 3 and get 1 free as a show offer. Oops. There you go. It's a pink there. Very nice. Very, very soft. And then I got, let me just pop them in this bag, because I don't want anything. And then, now, I don't know about the rest of you. I sit and I watch all of you lovely Americans. Whoop, the plant light has just gone up. Sorry, that was the daylight light for the plants. It's on a timer. It's the plants that are not near the window. Anyway, don't know about you. I watch Brenda and Laura and all these other Americans, right? Lucky things, who seem to have access to silk threads a go-go. And I know they're available here, but I haven't really seen very many of them. I've not been able to find the source. But anyway, I have been yawning, dreaming about some Aversoir. Not only did I find some in one location, I found some in 2. So I'm going to show you one from one location, and then I'll show you what I got from the other location. So this is, again, was from the Knitting and Stitching Show. They're not cheap. There's one. They're so lovely. They come on these little wooden spools. Hold on. And these are made in France. Let me see if I can open. I don't want to take them out as such, but I'm going to see if I can tip it to show you. Look at that. OMG. I mean, look at that. Oh my goodness. And they are luscious. They are about the same thickness as the cotton perlé that I showed you from Paintbox. Maybe they're a little bit thinner because the silk is so subtle. They're about the same thickness as them. As those even. Divine. I can't wait. These are sampler colors, I think, and some of it will go into that floral motif sampler and other things. So I'm just going to put these back in here quick. It won't be too long because I know you have been very patient with me over the other one, so I don't want to keep it too long, but hopefully you're enjoying it. So I'm going to move that basket. 1 minute. And while we're on threads, I'm going to show you the other threads I got. Now, these threads were from somewhere else. So when I was up in London doing the show in London, if ever you find yourself in Islington, boys and girls, there's one destination shop that you really need to go to. It is small, but perfectly formed. And I took a picture of it, so we should be able to insert a picture in. I'm hoping. I'll try and remember to try and insert a picture for you. So, the shop in question is, wait for it, this place. Loop of London. My goodness. It's like a Harry Potter shop. You know, it's in a tiny little street. I think it's in Camden Passage, it's called. And it's a narrow street with all these independent shops. And it's old, and it's gorgeous, and it's full of delicious stuff. It's not the cheapest shop, okay? But it is nice just to immerse yourself in its goodness. Anyway, while I was there, so these I bought because I went to London before I went to Harrogate. So these I acquired before. Now, one of the things I bought, now I've got a sampler pattern which I didn't bring down. It's upstairs, and it's called the Mexican sampler. And there's another one I have which I've been looking around for some ingredients for. And what I wanted to do was to do a mixture of textures on there because it's quite bright colors, that one. And I was looking for some wool. And I was going to use, like a fine tapestry wool. Appleton. No, Appleton is the thick one, isn't it? Anyway, a fine tapestry wool. It slips my brain. It's been a long day. So I was going to use that. But then no, when I went up to Loop, they had a Vera Soie wool for embroidery. Look at this. You see it? Thin. And I got all of these colors. And they're Vera Soie. And they go perfectly with my Mexicans. And I'm going to have stranded thread in there as well. But it's going to give it a nice texture. I'll have to try and remember and find that sample at some point to show you. And then I'll show you these threads again. Then, while I was there, I also picked this up. Now, this is a sampling of all of the Vera Soie silk threads, right? So this has got a soie d'Alger, a soie perlé, which is the one I showed you on the little spools. It's got a metallic soie. Soie is silk, so it's probably not. And then it's got what's called soie overlay. My French is not the best. Soie overlay. Pardon me, any French people out there? And soie Saphine. And it's like a sample pack. And I decided to get a red because I thought that could be nice for a red sampler. Now this one, which is the soie d'Alger, this one, I think is a stranded. And then the rest of them, we've seen Brenda and Laura and all those showing them. I haven't found a place else where you can get them. And then I got these as well to go with my Mexican sampler. These are also, oops, to show you, I haven't even opened this. It comes in a cute box. It comes in a cute box. I must say, I'm not even going to tell you how much they were. I'll let you go look it up for yourself. But it is silk, and it is French. And silk and French, silk French or Japanese, if it were Japanese, we know that they come with a price tag, but usually very tasty. Anyway, look at these colors. Beautiful. And they're only little, but they do have, I'm just looking to see how much length on them. Hold on, bear with me. 100% silk, made in France. Yeah, 16 meters. So I shall be using them sparingly, but 16 meters is quite a lot of thread for the work we do. It's not like we're using them on full coverage. No, that could bankrupt you. So that was precious. I hadn't even opened the bag since I bought them because I wanted you to see them first or see them with me. So one of them just fell on the floor. Let's just move that because it's getting on to 9 o'clock, you know, and I haven't had my supper yet. I won't be getting any stitching done at this rate, but never mind. So let's speed on quickly. What else did I get? I got that bag from Tiger while I was in Islington, which I'm desperate to put Jack Horner in, but I thought I'd show it to you first. Little project bag there. I like a tote. If ever I see a cute tote, I love it. And I have so many totes. I don't have no business buying any totes, but there you go. And while we're on Christmas, in my lap, I got these from Home Bargains. Now, I got these a while ago, actually. Home Bargains is ever so good, and they're so reasonable. I don't even think this thing was a $5. And it's hanging in my studio as part of my winter decor. Cut it nice with the lights behind, isn't it cute? It says, welcome to the Winter Wonderland. Yeah. So I thought that was quite nice. But then now, while I was in there getting this one, I noticed this one was damaged and the girl was reducing it to get rid of it. Because there was a wreath on it and it fell off. And I thought this would be really nice because they hang, right? I thought that would be quite nice to put a cross stitch, a Christmas cross stitch there on top. It's a little sleigh. Well made, actually. I think they're about £5, if that. I like Home Bargains. They're about £5. And I thought you could put, so I said to her, look, I'll take it. She said, you know, the bit is missing. I said, I don't care. I'm going to put something there. I have got an embroidery upstairs, a cross stitch, a finished one that says Christmas, which I might put there. Get it ready for Christmas. And then I picked up another one of these, which was from Tiger. They're the cutting boards from Tiger. They're nice for mounting, especially those sort of rustic homespun looking ones. I think it's made out of mango wood. So that's that. Then, when I was in London, in Islington again, because I said this is in no direct, I went to this shop. I can't remember if I showed these before. I don't think I did, but I'm sure I didn't because I haven't filmed since I've been to London. Lovely. This is a nice fabric shop. Loads of fabric in there. Nice fabric, good quality, not bad pricing. And they sell quarters, and I thought these would be nice for backing Christmas pillows. That one. Oops, sorry, it's upside down. Nice cotton, 1/4. This one, it says Silent Night on it. And this one, and I'll show you why I got this one, because I was only going to get this one, but really, a fat quarter cannot travel alone, so I got the others. That is one of my in my stash. That's Quaint Rose Needle Arcs, Etsy download. And I thought, wouldn't that be nice as a backing or to that pillow? I thought that would complement that well. So yeah, I got that. What else? What else? What else? Let's see. This I picked up recently, actually, about when I went scouting out those shows, you know, that we might do next Christmas. I came across this lovely artist. Her name is Jacqueline May Designs. She is I think she's in Leicestershire. I saw her at another event, actually. I've seen her at 2 events. I'd never seen her before. She's got a website. She sells online. Look at these cute little miniatures. And I've got a little frame. I'm going to put those, a little space in my hallway where I'm going to put her. Work is lovely. Jacqueline May Designs. She has bigger ones and she has prints as well. But I haven't got that much space and I've got to save space for my stitchery. Simon's going to frame them. I've got a little space. They're going to hang the 3 together in a little tiny frame. But then the other thing I got from her, really, which is what I really wanted to get first, were these. And she sold them, I can't remember if she sold them in a bundle of 3. I think so. Now, it's quite clever how she's put them on these cards, because I thought this card, you can pull it off. It's like a gift tag. But can you see what it is? It's like a button with that lovely flower on it, this here. I'm going to make them into needle minders. Another one. So clever how she put it and lined up everything. It's even lined up on the card. And I'm going to keep the cards and probably use them for the cover for a floss card or something. They weren't expensive, quite reasonably priced. So I'm going to make those into needle minders. So that's from Jacqueline May, this lady. I know it's a bit fine. Hopefully you can read it. Look her up online. Show her some love. She's a small business in Leicestershire, which is the next county, one of the counties. I'm trying to think if, yeah, I think Leicestershire butts up onto Lincolnshire, which is my county. My county is big. Lots of other counties butt up onto it. I also, now last year, I bought the Dancing Santas. I made them into a pair of needle minders. And this year in Tiger, they had the Dancing Penguins. And their earrings, right? And they're brilliant. And I just take the back off, you know. And then I'll make those into, because I'm not wearing them. I'll make those into needle minders. So I picked that up. What else I've got? I've got this lovely little tray, which was gifted to me by a lovely, lovely lady called Margaret. She's a customer of mine. And she is lovely. The lady who I designed the, I mentioned her last time, not part 1, but before. She's Welsh. And she's really nice. And she met us at a show and bought some of our things, some of our tableware. And then she asked me if I would design and make some tableware for her dear son who's getting married in the new year. So I did. I designed it and made it and sent it to her. And she gifted me some nice things, some lovely Welsh treats. So we had a Welsh barra breath, I think it's called. You Welsh people out there, if I get it wrong, I'm really sorry. Tasty. We had that with cheese and she gifted me that. Isn't that cute? Because the daffodil is the flower of Wales. Yeah. And she gifted us some other cute things and she sent me a little present as well. She's a nice lady. I think she's become like a sort of friend. Some of my customers just become friends, you know. Quite a few of them. And that's a nice tiny little tray which is in my travel bag, the little travel zippy bag, as my working tray. So it's quite cute. So every time I see that, I think of Margaret. Then when I was up in London as well at the show, and I have bought one of these before, I fell in love with and bought this. Now, this is such a good idea. You see it? It's full of notions. It's all vintage, all salvage stuff, buttons, and I don't really need it. because I've got enough fabric, right? But look, I mean, how could you resist it? She's got like some vintage puffs in there. It wasn't terribly expensive, but this is a good idea, you know, like if you go to like a retreat, or if you're just wanting to give a friend something, you know, just go through your stash, put it in a nice mason jar. Look at that, a bit of ribbon on the edge, and what a nice present that would make for somebody. But it's full of tasty stuff. Last year I bought one from another lady somewhere, and it has like threads in it as well. But that's a nice gift idea to make with that. And then I got these from her as well. Sorry about the crinkling. They're vintage salvage Suffolk puffs, and those would look nice embellishing pillows or whatever. And they weren't very expensive, so I got that. That was when I was in London. She was exhibiting at the show. What else have I got in here? Now, when we also went to one of our Christmas pros, Simon and I really like this artist's work, and because we live in the fens, and it's with the wildlife. At the minute, the birds are amazing. I mean, seriously, the bird. Oh, I can't tell you the amount of birds. I've never seen so many this year. Flocks and flocks. So we want to, when we decorate our kitchen, we're planning to put like animals, pictures, paintings of animals in there. And we saw this print by this artist. Isn't that fabulous? She's so talented. I hope I've got her details, yes. So we got that print. We really liked it. And then I saw these. These are actually cards, but I'm thinking these would look so cool in my sewing room in a little frame. You ready for it? She's a really good artist. She does a lot of felt as well. Needle felted animals. One. You can see where I got that. This one is not stitching, but I still love him. She had a needle felted squirrel like that, sitting in a real clock. It's lovely. I loved it. And then this fella. And the lady's name, she's also from Leicestershire. Because it was this show we went to look at. It's not one of the big shows like I normally do. It's more of a medium-sized one. And it was at this beautiful manor house. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. And when I do my Christmas special, which is going to be a Christmas present from me, which I hope to release on the weekend, I'm going to feature some of these beautiful places we went to visit. So that's her. I hope you can see it. You can look her up on the web, right? She was really nice, and she was a nice person, nice lady, nice heart. So I got that from her. Now, it's because you haven't seen me for so long, right? I'm telling you, I don't normally get this much hold. Sorry, the battery is running low, so let's crack on. Let's see if we can get there before the battery lets us go. That I picked up, I think, at Knitting and Stitching. I'm going to paint it black, and I thought it'd be quite nice to hang like a bit of embroidery for my sewing room. And there, a bit of my cross stitch. And what else have we got? We're nearly there now, I think. Not quite, actually. We've got some patterns, but we might save them to next time. And then, that book, I don't know if I showed you before. Margaret Sherry. It's in W.H. Smith's, wherever. It's just got a load of her, if you like mice and things. I think I might have shown you before. Now, before our battery runs out, this I must show you, because this is the best thing I have found in a long time. So, you know the general, all of us, floss cards, yeah. It's a pain, isn't it? Because we want to make them, but we have so many patterns, right, that we'd rather be stitching. So I was using business cards, right, which I was getting from Amazon, some blank ones, because I'm speeding up now. Some blank ones, right, which I was using to do my floss cards. But they were so anyway, I was looking, and then I noticed they were advertising these flashcards which you use for revision. I'm thinking, hello, hello. I checked the measurements, and that's one of them. Look, they come like that. They're nice thick cards. Look, what can I say? So, and they're cheap. $6.99 for a whole pack like so. On Amazon. That's the brand. Hope that's right way around. Amazon. $6.99, right? And they come with the little thing, and you just put it through. And then all you need after that is your punch, which I got these on Amazon. All 3 sizes, quick. And that's how I just punch my holes. And all I'm now doing is punching the holes at the bottom for my thread. I'm away. And if you really want to decorate them, you can still decorate them. So that is my best purchase in a long time. Because that's going to make my life easier. Especially with my full coverages, where, as you know, I am in, well, a bit of a state. So I did have some patterns to show, but I don't know. So I'm going to quickly flash through these because time is a-going. That was the other kit I got from Jane Greenough. And this one is, it's got everything in there. But this has got a lot of specialist stitches, so I don't know when. So I got that at Harrogate. You can get it on her website. Pick that up. They had a sale on. And I thought it would go really well. Now, that yellowy linen that I bought, which I cannot find because I'm racing now because time is up away. And I don't want to lose the battery. I got that from Michelle. Mama Loves You. She had a sale on. And I thought that linen would work really well with it. What else did I get? What else have I got? Not much more to show. Hold on. Oh, yeah. Last time I showed you this one, which was from Michelle as well. Mama Loves You. And these are the colors. I did promise you I'd pull the colors. I'm going to use my own colors. I don't dislike them. And Michelle charts beautifully. Oh my goodness. I'm telling you, Mama Loves You GB. She's on Etsy. You can get PDF. And she's a Flosstuber. If you've never heard of her, do watch her. She's based in Wales. Amazing. Love her. She's doing Flossmas at the minute. I'm not so keen on those. I'm going to use some, but I think I'm going to, again, jazz it up a little bit. Now, let's see if I've got anything else to show. Right. That one as well I got from the Wishing Thorn. I've always liked that. And again, she has a sale. She had a sale on. So. Right. So, I do have a few more bits and pieces. But we're almost half an hour into this one. So, and I'm going to save them for next time. What do you think? In January. Give us something to look forward to. Because I'm not going shopping. Yeah. So anyway, thank you so much for hanging around and staying with me. It's been a long one, but this is what happens when I'm away from you, right? Hope you enjoyed the shopping. Hope I've enabled you, inspired you. And hopefully I will be putting the Christmas special on. It's going to be mostly a come with me, but I will do a little tiny wishing you a Merry Christmas at that time again. Anyway, all, have a nice evening. If it is evening when you're watching or whenever you're watching, wherever in the world you are. Don't forget to hit the like and the subscribe and the bell, all the things. Until the next time, enjoy, happy stitching, and we catch up again soon. Toodle-doo. Bye-bye.